Powering on. Mic on.
I see you gather before me. Hungry?
Yep. Powering on. What's up? Adric, Gilbert, Steven, Kodo. Now I'm in a living, breathing Aesop's Fable. Complete with Jackalope. Oops. Whoops. Gilbert, why are you... What in the world are you doing? You're driving while trying to watch? Oh my goodness. Hey, Wesley.
Damn it. This is a playground for two little girls. Something's not right.
Gotta get used to these controls again.
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread! Now it's my turn to gobble him! Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross. Then you open it. Now, who's this? A lost traveler? You're not supposed to be here, sweetie. Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry.
Rude.
A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
I'm now in an area where fairy tales have come to life. So think of Aesop's Fables. So gingerbread, Little Red Riding Hood, you know, all of that. And think of it made real. So now we got a wicked witch in a floating bubble.
You cannot possibly fear if you magical plants.
Yes, Hansel and Gretel. Or the witch, at least.
Careful she doesn't douse you.
Alright, how about Igni? Hang on. There we go. Bitch! Got him!
It seems you've won.
Oh, and the broom too.
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. Heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it. Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have begged me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
What kind of play is she talking about?
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all, hmm? This little piggy went to market.
Whoa!
This little piggy went home, for instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know, because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand? Now shoo! Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Ha!
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Care More as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why would I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life is full of surprises, isn't it? Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Deadloff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else.
Yeah, this is all blood and wine. So yeah, she's Anna Henrietta's sister,
Consider us
who was the Duchess.
Shake on it.
I don't trust her at all.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here, so you had best be on your watch.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Mm-hmm. Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Jesus.
Since you brought it up, the knights Detloff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but...
So here's the motivation for everything. Why all those guys were killed.
Disowned me. They ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me. I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
So, what's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are two ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by
Jack and the
concealing
Beanstalk.
beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead. Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right. So, what exactly is happening in the city?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed. Watch out! Pixies! I shall butcher you!
Ah!
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
They were put here to protect
What's up,
the
Steven?
Fable sphere from intruders. Meaning you. Oh, unicorns! We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then.
I mean, I haven't really heard much about it, but I know that, Hey, Roach!
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Reminds me of something altogether different.
Oh god, it does!
Rather not.
Oh god, the unicorn! Oh man.
Here, none at all. This is grand. I'm alright, not in any danger.
That's him. Joss. Blast! They're going to rip him in 6.
But as I was saying, Steven, didn't it make headlines and not in a good way recently? I don't. What was that about? Well, I know it's not coming out anytime soon. Like, they're saying like 2019 at the earliest.
Relax, it's over.
No, it's not. There's more. Another wolf behind you.
Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha, boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
And what was that? And what was the issue
That's so
regarding that?
interesting. Right, let's get to it. Let's say for a minute you know what happened to the red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human-y human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Bet you haven't heard what happened to the blue bean. Maybe? Not at all?
AAA business model?
Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere. Out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody.
Well, I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. I mean,
Wolves!
unless they're talking about, like, you know, doing all the bad stuff, microtransactions and so on and so forth. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I would
the-
consider Witcher 3 to be a
Everything
AAA
about it,
title.
right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
Yeah, I could see that that being, you know,
Alright, we should
concerning. But
Watch out for wolves!
I don't know.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was it, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, refers as the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
I mean, for what it
The
is,
other fables, the meaty ones, that is.
I feel like
Perhaps
at the
when
right
Jess's
now,
things will make more sense.
CD
It's
Projekt
justified.
Red,
Red
you know,
Riding
they're
Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each, and golden.
I can't see them going down that road either.
And a little lass who sells fleas.
They have been probably the most steadfast
Let's get to it.
developers in terms of sticking to the old school way, and
Incredible.
I can't see them,
Must have loved this place.
I did at first.
you know,
But
turning
children
around
get bored
and
quickly.
changing their ways.
Tea parties with a whole cackle of princesses eventually turned dull and routine.
What did you do then?
Dropped a duck egg in the swan's nest once, that sort of thing. Stole the pea out from under the princess, who sleeps to this day, I think. Oh look, the Emperor of Nilfgaard.
Hey
He's
there.
come out to show off his new robe.
Oh my god, the Emperor's new clothes. And the Pied Piper with all of his little mice.
Get here.
Well, if anything, I think Witcher is their only. I can't think of them making anything else besides The Witcher, other than obviously Gwent. But their other moneymaker is the GOG GOG, which is a Steam rival. And their shtick with GOG is all games on GOG are DRM free. Again, another pro-consumer, pro-gamer aspect that I feel like there's no way they would risk tarnishing their good reputation for Cyberpunk. It's not like they're hard on cash either. They're making a profit. So we'll take unwanted children. Ugly duckling. Glass slipper. Jesus. The little matchstick girl. Lucy this goosey.
Contract from a goose. That's new.
You really aim to concern yourself with that?
Care for a cigarillo? A bit of tobacco? A dab of fistek?
Remind me, what tale are you from?
Sold flints when I was a lass, but no one bought them, so I branched out. Now I deal in snuffs, puffs, all sorts of fun things. What'll you have, sweeties?
Magic beans. Do you have any?
If it's not the new name of some kicker I already have,
Oh my god.
then no. But maybe you'd
She's
like
gone
some.
dealer.
Where'd you get that ribbon? That's mine.
Is that so? Then why was it lying in the bushes? Finders keepers, sweetheart.
Ooh.
The ribbon. Mind explaining what the fuss is about?
There's not much to explain. I got it from Arturius Vigo when I was a child. It was to protect me from evil. It clearly didn't work, given how I ended up.
But it means a lot to you.
How should I put this? I have so few mementos from my childhood, and the ribbon reminds me of the good old days, when I was someone else.
Dears, could you continue this touching scene elsewhere, You're scaring away my customers.
What customers?
Give Sienna the ribbon. Why not, huh?
Sugar plum. The only thing I hand out for free
Is the first hit?
to get
Oh
them to
my
come back
god.
and, of course, for all else.
She's a straight up
Asked you nicely.
I'll see
street
you
corner
after
dealer, man.
for it. A round of cards?
Ha! Let's play cards.
All right, let's play. If you lose, you give me the ribbon.
Don't get your hopes up. No.
Oh yeah, bitch. And now we're playing now we're playing the equivalent of a dice game. I know, right? Little matchstick girl, is no joke. Well, nobody is right now. It's played in rounds, Wesley. The object is to get the most points on the board. You see how he has 27? And I only have 0. So I'm gonna let him concede, but it's a best of 3. So if I let him win this round, it's fine. But his problem is, he only has 5 cards left. I have 11. Well, not necessarily the most cards on the board, but the most points. The thing is, you have to be judicious in how many cards you play each round, or else you're going to find yourself with no cards left when it's tied 1-1. See, he just passed. So I could just play another card and win. You know what I'm going to do? Yeah. Here. So now we both tied. We both have 1 victory each. So now this is for the whole thing. Gilbert, the biggest advice I give to people who ask is card draw. Having a card advantage will allow you to win about 80% of the time. In other words, having a lot more cards than your opponent throughout the match is only going to help you. That's why I almost always choose Northern Realms or Nilfgaard. Shut up, Steven. See, he passed. He passed. He has no more cards left, and he has only 33 points. I have 48. You can't see it because my webcam's in the way, but I have 48 points, and look how many cards I still have left to play. Now I'm just patting the victory. And that, yeah, basically I won.
Rumpel, you're good at this. A word once given. The ribbon's yours. Now skedaddle.
Skank.
All right. Tell me
What?
what you want in return. You're not doing this out of the kindness of your heart.
Don't want anything in return.
Thank you.
Ooh. Wait, why does that goat have pants? Oh, it's a billy goat. No, I get it.
Watch out! Pixies!
I shall butcher you.
Look, it's mini people. The door's locked.
Oh, the three little pig songs. You know the story, don't you? Who's afraid of the big bad wolf?
Looks like Big Bad's already blown down the houses of straw and sticks. Brick's the only one left.
We should look inside. Remember Joss's words?
One being lies out in the open, guarded by three nobodies. Yeah, could be it.
Oh shit! Harlot brain, what? Die, piggies!
They didn't like that.
The big bad witcher huffed and puffed, and look, got a bean.
It cannot be.
What cannot be?
You actually have a sense of humor.
Oh.
Why so shocked?
Well, when you arrived, all you did was pout and mumble things in that gravelly monotone. And now this. A jest. And a good one at that.
Oh shit!
But here we are chatting away when there's work to do. We must keep looking.
So, do you like it here?
No, got a problem with magic in general. Illusions, portals, all that. Don't trust any of it.
A bow of old-fashioned tastes, eh? I like that.
Alright, seriously. Settle down. Goodness. God, is she in heat?
I shall butcher you.
You like that silver?
Doesn't seem to be at home. A feather, broken. There was a fight. A feather, broken. There was a fight. Goose feathers. Must have been flapping its wings. Or did it just get plucked?
Watch out! Pixies! Hey, there, in the trees. Some kind of camp?
The host is ours! Verkauft an X as well!
Who the fuck are you?
I shall butcher you.
Redbeard? Really?
You mean to crush the butt?
Yes, Barbosa.
Keeper in a cage. Makes from free range birds and so
Here it
much
is.
better.
Got it.
Oh well. Where's the key?
Good thing you posted that notice. Never would have found you otherwise.
Really?
Oh look, she laid a golden egg for you.
If only all my employers were that generous. Would have preferred a magic bean, but not about to complain.
Did you really travel all the way here for a contract?
Nature of the job.
I don't believe it. You must have had another reason.
Well, spent a few idyllic months in Beauclair some time past. Part of me wanted to come back, I think. Did you like Anna Henrietta?
Do you jest? I adored her. My darling little sis. So adorable. So sweet. Yet when they banished me from the palace, she didn't so much as peek out of the window.
She might not have known. Maybe just couldn't.
And could she also not grant me amnesty when she was crowned? Please.
What's up,
That's
Big
one
Bad
beam
Wolf?
down. Good work. That's one beam down.
Hello? Can we talk?
Schmumbotch, my head! Damn it all! I swear that was the last time I drank with Redbeard. Oh, Sienna, a bloody long time it's been. You've changed.
Whereas you, not at all, Big Bad Wolf. Though it seems you've started running with the wrong crowd.
And who should I run with, eh? Thumbelina? Shot and she's under the table.
I like how all the fairy tales are a bunch of alcoholics.
You could always have a drink with us.
Oh, what now? Not on your life. I can barely stand, I'm so hungover.
You know what they say?
Wolf
about
isn't
the hair of the
Jamaican.
dog.
That sounds
Out
French
of the
to me.
question. And why must you drink? Do you wish to drown some sorrow? And I don't mean to
Sorrow.
cry, but you don't look much like a young duchess to me.
They stripped me of my title and birthright, then banished me. A family spat, let's say.
Listen, looking for magic beans. Seen any?
I was given one for safekeeping, but...
Where is it? Talk!
Shh, not so loud.
Oh, I can be much louder than this. And resort to other means of persuasion.
Right there, the threats. Sienna to a T. Listen, I exist to restage a fairy tale. If you want to play at it, I'll be happy to oblige. But it won't be easy. The thing is, Little Red Riding Hoods popped her clogs.
What?
You killed her.
1,000 times they cut my gut
Oh my
open,
God, he
filled full of
finally
rocks
killed
and
Little Red
drowned
Riding
me
Hood.
in the river. Once you stopped coming, I decided to repay the little imp for all her loving labor. Good now, also at the bottom of the well, she and the hunter, which means we can't play, and I'm under no obligation to talk to you, not about beans, nor anything else. So leave me be. Sod off.
Damn. Settle down, Wreck-It Ralph.
Wolf's pretty cranky.
Surprised? Think about it. He was cast in the role of the Nemesis without ever asking for it. It's a dog's life, I tell you.
I see what you did there.
So, what now?
Don't worry. I'll play with him. Or rather, play him. I just need that little red hood. The piece of apparel, that is. Not the poor girl's corpse.
That's a relief.
You wish to help me? Here's your chance. Jump in the well and fish it out. Well, chop chop.
I don't know. You tell me, Steven. You're the resident Englishman.
All right. Time to jump in the well.
Break a leg. Any luck?
Yep, look what I got.
That would never fit you. Give it to me. How do I look?
Oh, yes. so.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Hold on.
Let's go see the big bad wolf.
Let me guess. You'll play the granddaughter.
Mm-hmm. And you, the hunter.
You again? I thought I was
Alright, hang on.
here.
I'm gonna
I
get
will
up
not
here.
talk to you if Little Red Riding Hood is not with you.
Not a problem. Sienna can take her place.
What? Very well. It's not as if I can forbid you.
Getting into character.
Granddaughter, come closer, sweetie.
But Grandmama, what big eyes you have!
The better to see you is my dear.
Granny, what big arms you have!
The better to embrace you is my dear.
And Grandmama, what big teeth you have. Eh?
The better to eat you is my dear.
Oh god.
Ugly bastard. Damn it.
I shall butcher you. Remember what Joss said about the red bean? A human has it, and he definitely didn't swallow it.
Mm-hmm. Gotta open his belly.
Yeesh.
Bottle caps, fake teeth, the corkscrew. Ah, here it is. Red bean.
Well then, one step closer to our goal.
What?
Now, I find myself wondering if you're just horribly discreet, or if those mutations completely scrubbed away your curiosity. Are you really not interested in what happened? In what became of me after they cast me out?
Well, since you brought it up, I'd gladly hear the rest. Let's see. They'd escorted you out of the duchy.
Yes. And the noble knights of Toussaint, I didn't stop until we reached the Ketdu wilderness. They left me there alone, without a copper, in a torn lace dress, right when the frosts were setting in. They assumed something would eat me, or that I'd do everyone a favor and die of hunger. But as always, I failed to live up to expectations. I wandered the woods for a week, went purple from the cold, gnawed the bark from twigs. Finally, I saw a light among the trees. A campsite. They were bandits, bearded, drunk, spattered with blood. I was sure they'd rape me or kill me, or both.
Take it neither happened?
That's when I learned a robber and a murderer can be a better man than a knight in shining armor. They took me in, we set off for Nazaire, and I did what I could to repay them. I advanced in their ranks rather quickly. Eventually, I became their leader. Of the whole ragged band.
Should have stayed there, maybe.
Perhaps. Perhaps I should have forgotten everything, started a new life. But you know what? There came a point when I thought, you wanted a monster. Then a monster you shall get.
Oh shit.
Been through a lot.
I have.
She bad.
And throughout this time, my sister was stomping grapes and shagging minstrels on down bedding.
Want to banish you.
And I'm not angry at her for that. I'm angry at her because she forgot about me.
Right. We've had our chat. Come.
Hey, Roach has armor now for some reason.
Take it easy. Move it. 3 bears.
3 stools, 3 beds, 3 bowls.
Oh my god.
Too big, the other too small, the third just right.
Holy shit, they fucking murdered Goldilocks. Look at her bloody corpse.
Blonde curls. Rest of the body's too mutilated. Hard to say anything.
She got what she deserved, as I see it. Always took what she wanted without asking.
No bean here. Gotta keep looking.
I'm just gonna leave him alone.
Come on. This Longlock's tower?
Indeed. It's even taller than I remember.
Wait. What Joss said about the third beam, remember?
In the possession of a bold farmhouse somewhere deep beneath the ground. Yes, this must be it. Let's go. It always grapple up her braid in the past, but I don't see it anywhere.
We'll find another way up. Could pull myself up here, and I'll have to make that jump.
If you say so, I shall wait down here if it's all the same. Climbing's not my strong suit.
Prince's corpse. Tried to free Longlocks, but fell and broke his neck.
Whoops. And she fucking hung herself. With her own fucking hair. Jesus! I know, Adric. I mean, but this is like, you know, what is it? I mean, the Witcher series has always been like, you know, R-rated Tolkien like Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? This ain't it ain't no PG-13 shit. Magic food.
Yellow bean. There it is. Would have stunk to climb all that way for nothing.
Nice view. Gonna save here.
So?
Got the bean, but long locks. Seems she got sick of waiting for a knight in shining armor.
Can you blame her? Men these days, dandies and fops all.
That why you
The fuck is
cozied
a
up to
fop?
vampire?
Detlef was a tool, and only a tool.
Too bad he didn't know that.
I trust no one. Learned that long ago. Now it's his turn.
Kind of a dick thing to say, you know.
To use him. Was that your plan from the start?
No. At first I was simply intrigued. Do you know the story? It was in Matina, a few years past. I'd gone there to pass some loot off to a fence I know. We were hashing out the terms when in walked Detlef. He said he'd come to sell a silver candlestick. He gripped it through a cloth. That caught my eye. I followed him out, observed him from a distance, but he caught on quickly.
Yeah, superhuman senses will do that.
He turned down a blind alley. I followed. He jumped out from behind a crate, baring his teeth. I suppose he'd wanted to frighten me. Alas, he didn't in the least. After all, I'm a monster too, am I not?
What happened then?
We talked, then met up once, twice, 3 times. Enough that he became infatuated. I truly enjoyed it at first, but only at first. He did not love like a man, but like an animal, madly, deeply, unconditionally, wildly. To return such a feeling, anyone would be hard-pressed, let alone someone as twisted as I am.
So there came a day you just up and disappeared.
Yes, there was no other way.
Let's just be friends.
Or I deserve you. He'd never have understood that sort of thing. But then, once I decided to return, clean up some old affairs, I remembered him and concluded he could still be of use.
Playing with fire.
Why is she still wearing the dead girl's hood? That's a good point.
Or I'll burn all of them. No other options.
Still looks good on her.
Got a history with Detlef now, so this meeting will be different. Not afraid?
I can handle him.
Sure about that?
You look at him as a witcher and see a monster. I know what he's really like. You needn't worry. It's time to go. Just a bit more work and we'll be able to say salt off to this fecking fable sphere. Now we must plant them by the path near Longlock's tower. Then prepare to meet the giant. Right, this is the spot. Pull out the beans. Wait!
Why?
The stalk will sprout abruptly. Very abruptly. We must be careful.
Wait, what the fuck? Really?
All right, toss them.
Jesus! Really?
Something's always gotta go wrong.
Oh, fuck!
The home stretch.
Incredible.
Admire the view later. First, we must deal with him.
P5O fumble fuck. Got him!
For a fairy tale creature, that was one tough son of a wench.
I told you this land had gone ape mad, though I did not expect it to be so severe.
Can't help thinking you might have done that on purpose.
Why ever would I have?
To get rid of your guard, your captor. Getting close to the exit at this point. Probably think you don't need me anymore.
Well, you're wrong. You still stand to be quite useful to me.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
That so? How? Plan to use me like you did Detloff?
No, I need you for a purpose far simpler.
Oh shit!
Now don't just stand there and stare. I need a man, Geralt, and I'm not afraid to say it. I have no idea what awaits me once we leave this place. Treat it as my last wish.
Bullshit! I can't get enough of that. It is so fucking blunt. Let her have her way with you. Some other time, maybe. It's a trap! Well, you guys ain't gonna see shit anyway, even if I do it. But we're gonna do it. You guys, this is gonna be censored. I hate to say it, but it's gonna happen. Sorry. And she's still wearing it while topless. She's wearing the Red Riding Hood while topless. I'll give you the color. Oh my god. She just manhandled him. And now they're doing it like 0G. They're like floating. And then she took off the hood. And they're doing the Spider-Man kiss. Damn, she's rough. Whoa! Alright, and we're back. Oh, not yet. Now we're back.
Just gonna go our separate ways. No parting words.
Did you wish to tell me something?
Actually, that'd probably be best.
Oh my. No woman's ever treated you this way.
Not that I recall, no.
In that case, at last you felt what so many women in this world feel at times.
That's true.
I just hope this tale has a happy ending. For me, for you, for everyone.
That may very well depend on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing beyond what you heard. For now. Come. The exit's this way.
No shit. Well, it got lost in the clouds, Gilbert. We ain't seeing that again.
Without the wisp, I think it's got something to show us.
Careful.
Fucking will-o'-the-wisp.
It's not to be trusted.
Oblivion bullshit.
Just curious. Why do you want the heart of Toussaint and the ducal wine?
They were my right. My due.
Doubt we would have figured you out if you hadn't tried to get them. Know that, don't you?
I do. And I regret nothing. One lives but once.
YOLO!
Here, we need but jump
She
into
just
them.
said YOLO!
You first.
Really?
Portals in a fountain? Not terribly practical.
It was a secret passage. Henriette and I would use it to...
Hide from your governess, which luckily she noted down in her diary, thus I knew where to await you. Never mind that. Has the young lady agreed to help clean up the mess she's made?
She has. And stop treating me as if I were a child.
Would you prefer I treated you like the lying, manipulating you are?
Ooh.
Calm down, both of you.
But
No buts. Let's go. Really want to be done with this.
What's up, Bullet?
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Dun Time.
is it, though? A ruin like any other, I think.
So sensitive. So aware. Honestly, what did Detlef ever see in you?
Perhaps he'll tell you himself.
Let's get ready. Detlef will be here any moment now.
have I ever played Uncharted 4? Yes. The thing is, I've only played it through from start to finish once when I first got it in 2016. Or even longer. When did Uncharted come out? Was it last year? Yeah, last year. Yeah, I only played through it once. And I've been meaning to play through it again. It's just that I keep on putting it off. Oh, shit.
Sienna, I have a question I must ask you. Did you truly feign it all? That which bound us was a ruse?
Detlef, it's not that simple.
Oh no, it's very simple. You either deceived me or not. In forgiving you, I grieve. For now, we must part.
Whoa!
What? But how?
The ribbon?
Ha! Seems I've been fooled again. She will pay for this, sooner or later. She will pay! You never should have meddled with her!
Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh! Oh boy. Potions! I need potions!
I want you just like this!
Oh!
Both of you!
Ah! Where's the... I already had the black blood. Here we go.
Didn't remember any of it.
Silence!
Hmm. Oh, balls.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Oh, fuck! Whoa! What the hell is he doing to me? What?
Do you think so you to die, Witcher?
Alright, no problem, Wesley. Oh shit! No! Really? Here it is.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Whoa! Remember, only a vampire can kill another vampire. And he just basically offed his blood brother.
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan
Yeah, you do,
is
Geralt.
sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't like to. It's neither interesting nor productive.
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. Yet he's to attend just such an event shortly. I expect that's the source of his prickliness. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him, for in truth, stage fright overwhelms him. He trembles at the thought that he has no notion how to behave in the presence of Her Grace's Majesty.
Ah!
As well he should. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace
Fuck you.
places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refused to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to.
Ha!
I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a
Nope,
question of
it's 'cause of
belief,
the damn
superstition,
suit.
or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Siana planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Siana's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due.
I'm gonna shove those glasses right down your throat, you bitch.
It crawling about the city's underbelly.
Fuck you!
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
You better copyright that one, Regis.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars. Tell us more about them.
Welcome back,
How
Wesley.
many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know. They all had no home.
Kid, my starting to run a little thin. Now think hard. Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that boot shine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
What do you want?
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no... You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why?
Look, Ballard. Another defender of
Property
the poor,
values!
fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois?
Hey, Rose!
On our own.
Mistake.
How are ya?
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time
Rose, you should be thankful.
Thank you so much.
You're the only viewer I
Try
got
to reason with them.
who not only has her own
They
title,
blow at you,
but
not
her own theme song whenever she
I'm
arrives.
grateful.
Immense.
What do they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk the shelter elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose.
Sorry, Wesley.
Were we to have somewhere to go.
What happened
But
today,
you've come
Rose?
with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black. A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your
Oh yeah, you're
wards supposed to meet him
grateful.
recently or soon?
Can you try doing that without the air quotes?
Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this soup.
Hello.
These two gentlemen have some questions of you.
Hi, Archer. Ooh.
Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
You look fantastic, full hair and makeup, and Blue gave you something really good news first thing in the morning. Awesome, Rose. That's good to hear.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
I need the letter. It's very important. It's no use to you anymore.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the boot black anyways. It's always muddy there.
Aw, class is canceled. Oh yeah, who's your favorite streamer? Pants optional is always best day.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Sienna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Why would you not wear pants? Because there's nothing more liberating than not having to wear pants. What are you talking about, Wesley?
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Sienna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had
she wanted to kill her own sister.
None would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power,
Then you put them on, Wesley.
penchant for evil.
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you can always ask her yourself.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment.
If during an emergency, who's gonna care about your pants situation? Real talk.
From a lynch mob,
Yeah, Rose knows what's up.
Protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Lotte. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Dettlaff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
You'll not find work here, not paying workers.
Guests champion.
Old Gotish found his way to the Bordello, no doubt.
So, what will it be?
What the hell is that icon? Like, legit, I have no idea what this icon is. The diamond-shaped icon, I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to represent. I didn't download any new mod recently. Hey, what's up, Jakoma?
For fireworks and action.
If you think killing the beast gets you in for free, you're
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Wow, really?
She values peace and quiet.
I killed the beast and I can't even get a freebie at the whorehouse? Come on.
We get shone in its eyes, your glow. Some talking ties Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Plot twist, shorts.
Halt! Need to see Siana, urgently.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her. It's important.
Want to talk? Go see your gran at tea time. Not one locked up on the Duchess's orders. No doing without special permission. Period.
Found some information important to her case. Need an explanation, urgently.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
About taking on a shirt? No. I usually keep my shirt on.
The Witcher will
Even if I'm no pants.
You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear.
Aww.
Why do you want to kill
No
her?
problem, Jacoma. Glad you stopped by.
Such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious. Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back on you, then banished all memory of you?
Bravo, Geralt. Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you. It's actually refreshing, in a way, to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me. I thought you might come in handy one day.
Damn,
Your comrade
bitch!
Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument. She's right to, you know.
Whew!
Enjoy hurting people? That it? Sorry, but won't give you the satisfaction. The Witcher mutations, you know. It's hard to draw my blood.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Have a nice life, Sienna.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. Though it looked even worse last I saw you.
I apply a balm of arnica. I hardly feel it anymore.
Should I tell him or nah?
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings.
Hang on.
Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall
Rose, you look like
remain
Henrietta.
a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Oh boy.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood.
I know you. I know you sent me that face reveal, Rose.
You killed Duchess. Planned to use Deadloff. You were to be the beast's fifth victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana.
So,
Will you assist me?
Mike, you already
return
missed
my
out on
sister
that.
to me. Yet what you tell me now, I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
Yes, Wolf. I had the option whether or not I'd go through with it, and I decided to go through with it. Mike, no. Well, if we're talking about the main squeeze, I chose Yennefer in this playthrough. But in this DLC, I had the option of banging Siana or not, and I chose to. Because I have no self-esteem.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop.
Hey, Avaritia. How are ya?
Will you forgive me?
Ooh.
I shall never forgive you.
I have never seen... Okay. For the record, this is my third playthrough. That never happened. This is my third playthrough, and that ending did never happen before. In fact, in the last playthrough, they actually reconciled. Wow.
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Yes, it was preventable.
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your...
Do just that. Farewell.
Wow. Alright, so let's, roll back time. Man, fuck you, Mike. I have 2 terabytes, and I'm gonna use all of it.
Giddy up.
And this will demonstrate just how awesome The Witcher is.
Oh!
You thought me better? What? That I don't save as often?
Come on, Roach.
Stock send the whip awake those running riot. Oh, Witcher Geralt.
No two ways about it.
Everybody hating on me today, damn it.
We got shone in its eyes, your glow sent knocking tides.
Well, that was a different ending that I got before. And that was pretty much it, dude. The end of the game is gonna end the same way. I meet up with Regis in the cemetery. They have a few drinks, and that's the end of it. That was a completely different scenario than what I was expecting, and what I played beforehand.
Run, Roach. Let's go.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light.
Wait!
Need them
Fine then.
Promise to be...
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from me.
I know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison. Deadloff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Sienna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear. Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Because she turned her back
Now
on
watch
you,
the changes that I make here.
memory
I think I know which dialogue
Bravo,
choices I gotta
Geralt.
make.
Yet another riddle solved, and your sick curiosity sated. Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger, true. But she very well might add a little something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Then why do it at all?
She ought to know. If only 'cause you'll probably try to kill her again if she ever lets you out.
I probably will.
Perhaps Perhaps, just for a second, you could stop dwelling on all the wrongs folk have done you and forgive her.
Why should I?
For old time's sake. You loved each other once.
Please. I don't know who fed you that rubbish, but...
Read your governess's diary. You played together, were inseparable. Henriette'd get you into trouble sometimes, sure. But there were also times she stood up for you. When you had nightmares, only she could calm you.
Oh, Wesley!
Memories, distorts them. Sometimes we only remember.
Averita, your tattoo is still healing? Are you serious? Hasn't it been like weeks since you got it?
If she loved me so, why did she wash her hands off me? Forget me.
Sienna, you were exiled when she was how old? 12? 13? She was a child. What was she supposed to do? Rebel? Organize a coup? Steal your father's seal and forge a pardon? She was powerless. Wiped you from her memory not because she didn't care, but because your departure was traumatic for her. She forgot because that was the only way she could handle
God
the pain.
damn it, girl. Hey, Justin.
Ugh. You meant what you said in the Land of 1,000 Fables. You really want a happy ending to this story.
But I'm now changing up the ending just to show people just how a few dialogue changes can completely...
Go, Witcher, or they'll give your medal to another. And that would be a shame.
Farewell, Sienna.
I mean, look at the difference here. She was a complete bitch the last time, and now she's all conciliatory and pondering.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout.
I still can't believe you got a tattoo of that magnitude. That's just like torture.
In the guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will...
I don't care about your barrel shortage.
You lost them all.
Oh no.
Yes, your enlightened...
Oh no.
I shall dispatch a palace guard.
Why is her dress continuing to frock?
Thank you, your enlightened...
What?
Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business.
Do I have any tattoos?
Of all the duties
Nope.
which fall upon my shoulders.
None.
As the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's
Vinifera!
highest honor.
I swear to God, they mix between Italian and French.
Step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition.
Woohoo!
I give you more
More
than a
wine!
dozen barrels of Son Real.
More
a
wine.
wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a life.
Alpha, I'm well aware that Italian and French are both Romance languages. I'm just saying that the accents continuously, like, switch between Italian and French to me. So what's gonna replace Witcher on Wednesdays? Skyrim? Well, next week it's gonna be Uncharted. Okay, so... I believe I still told her here. I did tell her here. We'll find out.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Detloff. You were to...
This... I do not believe... In a moment I shall speak to...
Yeah.
You returned my sister to me.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you...
You exaggerate with...
If...
We shall now question...
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal.
No, damn it! My bad.
Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Detlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me. As one impartial, I shall now hear what he has to say.
You see how the dialogue changes? Remember what they were last time. They were treat her as a common criminal, and the other one was think of the duchy. Now I have the option. Say, fuck her. Well, metaphorically, not literally anymore. Or give her some sympathy.
Bitterness consumes Sienna. She had cause to resent many of the court of Beauclair. I know her reasons, understand them even. But I can't condone the actions she chose to take.
What is he talking about, Sienna?
You know exactly what. I was forcibly exiled, remember? To your benefit. You knew well the throne would then be yours, though I was the elder. The ministers I can understand. They'd hated me since I was a child.
Archer.
Poor prospect for the wife of a duke. I even understand our parents. I'd always sensed the problem. They simply feared me, for I dared to be free. That fabricated curse, it fell into their laps. A gift from above that brought relief. But you... Your dagger hurt most. You were my Henrietta, damn it. My darling little sister. Now do you understand, Witcher? She betrayed me.
Claim to understand them all? Why'd you come back for revenge? Them all cut down then.
Look at them.
Deserved my vengeance.
Look at them.
Tested me, all of them, as long as I can remember.
No!
But Henrietta understood me. Once. She was all I could cling to. Her betrayal hurt the most.
were children then. You and your sister both had no control over what happened.
You're wrong, Witcher. She had control. Remember, dear sister, the day they banished me from the palace. Of course, I'd had the idea to pelt the Nilfgaardian envoy with fish blighters, which we filled with rancid suet on a lark, and which you set afire at the last to impress me, I imagine. And I admit, you did. Hit him right in his hideous...
God damn it, Justin.
Never laughed so hard in my life. But when it came time to find the culprit, you said not a word. I took all the blame and all the punishment.
Yeah, the keyboard is a prize I won at PAX South back in January.
I was too afraid.
The council was unanimous. They listed all my offenses. My flights from the palace, supposed acts of cruelty, inappropriate friendships. They cast me out, but you, the only one to understand me, you cowered in a corner, lifted not a finger to help. Not before, not after. You never tried to find me.
Nope. It is an Asus ROG Claymore. The mouse I have is a Corsair M65.
Since the day you vanished, I have lived with the knowledge that I failed you. I'm sorry, dear sister. Can you forgive me?
Archer. Aww. When's the giveaway? I don't know the exact date, but it's going to be early December. So like within the first 2 weeks of December. But it's happening.
All in all, best part of the whole ceremony? It was short.
Perhaps for you, as you ducked out early.
Avery said just put it in art sketches. That's fine.
Not so fond of Toussaint after all, are we?
Oh, this place is like a strong wine, Geralt. Good in small sips. How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
What?
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
This moonlight makes me, oh, so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Nope. I'm a witcher.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire after all.
Regis!
I can't see it yet. Hold on. You know, I'm kind of in the middle of streaming and playing a video game, etc., etc.
Raise your hands against the vampire!
I did what I had to do!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Alright, now I'm seeing it.
Let
Wow.
us make for my camp. I've an
That's
overwhelming
impressive.
desire to have another drink.
But again, that looks like it probably hurt like fucking hell to get. But no joke, it looks really good. Really nice.
Refined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet something happens?
Yeah, I'm sure it did, Avaritia. Sure it did. He's so tough, huh?
Not too far from here, if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
Alright, Mike. Alright, Mike, you need to go take a cold shower right now, alright? Step away from the keyboard and, you know, douse yourself in some cold water, okay?
I do not remember so fondly.
Goodness.
That first stay in Beauclair. Far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though. I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed...
Title drop!
And in fact, on several occasions...
And that's the end of it, guys.
Many great and weighty events.
Blood and wine.
After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Salud, Geralt. Salud. Alright, so why don't I do this, guys? Because even though I have work tomorrow, I really don't feel like stopping right now. And we have another half hour. No, I'm not done for the night. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to switch to AC Origins. How about that?
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Alright, Gilbert. Have a good night, man. Let me go send Geralt back to his home away from home. And then, well, I'm back.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Yen? Is that you?
Unexpected as ever. And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly.
Aw, yeah.
Come outside. We can hold hands and stare like some shitty 2-crown romance.
Them purple eyes, though.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading.
Hi, Archer.
The Name of the Orchid. A widower for half a year.
Hello.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not.
Ha.
A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Aw, yes. Alright.
So?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Damn straight you're not. Alright. Save. Quit. Okay, guys. Give me, like 5 minutes to set up the stream, and I'll be back on live with, Assassin's Creed Origins, okay? I'll see you guys in a bit.